Yeah. You are listening to the Lost Minds. You say it sounds better. You are listening to the Lost Minds podcast.
Let's get this session started with a deep breathing exercise. And by deep breathing exercise, I mean, see how that's started.
Hello. What are you doing? Just making a podcast. Bet you're at cool.
Welcome back to the Londonburg Adventures
Season 2,
Episode 5.
Chapter 5.
Sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself.
Feature.
Number 5. And today's episode is going to start off exactly where the last one ended.
Almost exactly.
In the church. And Snowman's our DM.
Yeah. Yep, we're here in Oregon visiting him.
Oh, yeah. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah,
You ready
Here
for
we
that?
go.
I'm going to make up a bunch of other nonsense and not follow any rules and just do what we want.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. It's the only way to have fun.
Alright, so where we ended off was right after the Minotaur, or the soldiers were beaten.
Gave it away.
Whoa.
Gave it away.
Whoa. I'm telling you right now, boys.
Now.
Yep.
Got my die ready.
So the skeletons went down, the 3 of them, and
4. We killed all 4 of them.
4, yeah. So 4 skeletons down. They picked up some loot. 40 got, blessed water.
90 XP total.
That's Rayo. We got Django took some a little bottle of some of that holy water for his sword. His pork sword, not just his regular sword.
Double-handed axe.
Oh yeah, damn.
He didn't want to go with the sword because
Wait,
it was
didn't he
not
take his
true.
short
No,
sword?
that's right. He didn't take the sword.
I didn't take
I
the
thought he
sword.
said his
To
short
keep
sword,
his
though.
axe because his axe was doper. Well, technically based off the rules, I could let him carry another weapon, but really I haven't enforced durability at all, so I'm just kind of randomly throwing in a penalty there.
Yeah.
Like I haven't enforced carry weight at all.
We don't worry about that.
No, you did enforce carry weight on me. When I
In a physical aspect of you choosing, so not how much you actually have loot on you.
True that.
because I was like, I want a
'Cause you're
helmet
old and
and a
frail.
shoulder and some boots, and you're like, you can't carry that, you weak spine. I was like, what about the rope? Barely within your carry around.
You will walk a little bit slower.
Alright, so anyways, yeah, that's where we laid out. They took a full night's rest. And so here's where we're at now. You guys are ready?
Yeah.
I'm a little scared.
Your
All right,
dice ready too?
so you're waking up, right? And you've had the rest of the night's been pretty peaceful. We're feeling fully refreshed. He's got his lady friend. She's still hooked up in the bedroll with him.
Wait.
She's not there, right?
Oh,
Well, no, they are.
Okay.
They haven't left yet, I guess.
What happened? Remind me.
They haven't left yet. The party ends up splitting up, and the girl goes with the main priest of the church.
he donated her to the priest.
Yeah, Brian's
Oh,
like,
you're right.
go
No,
with
so
him,
yeah,
wench.
we got rid of her. Great.
Forgot about
Kill
that.
that. X and that. By the way, I'm a little far behind. I don't have all my materials. Hope y'all understand.
I said I forgot about the wench. It all completely.
Anyway, so okay. Anyways, it's not even important. So Brian wakes up and God dang. Hold on, let me rearrange.
Django.
Django wakes up. Sun rays coming through the windows left in the ceiling and the large
What a
missing
beautiful
doors
day.
shining an abundant
I should
amount
be
of light in
already
the room,
awake.
so it's kind of hard to see.
I like it.
They're kind of waking up in their bedrolls. Rayo, he's
But
who knows what
naked.
he's thinking, but he's kind of just walking around butt naked.
It's a church. It's a holy place.
He's gonna go
There's
bathe.
holes.
He's gonna bathe in the holy water. That's what he says. And then you got Poppy, and Poppy's already been up for a while. Poppy doesn't sleep very much, so she's up on the roof. She's got a couple birds hanging out on her arm.
Oh, dude, that's weird.
She's a Disney princess.
One's her owl.
The owl's huge. It picked up skillies before.
Oh yeah,
Just laying on top of
Tough,
him.
pretty tough.
It's taking up one whole, forearm with this one.
Rayo's
paw.
just dead up there. Crushed. We got there. He's being eaten alive by owls.
I'm gonna keep my eye on Rick's,
as Django wakes up, he's calling a meeting. He's going to be calling a meeting. Kind of gather everybody
Gather
together
around,
and see where
bitches.
you're at.
You call him a bitch?
Yeah. Fuck you calling a bitch.
Come on.
You're in my house.
That's our word. It's supposed to be a female, right? That's my word. What about Rick's?
Rick's is there. He's
Oh, yeah, Riggs.
Keeping my eye on Rick's.
he's there. He's there lined up. He's ready to hear what Brian or what Django has to say. I'll get there right eventually.
All right. This is Ray.
All right, man.
Okay, you go first.
Listen here. We're obviously going to Londonburg. So pack your shit. Try to find some stuff.
Ooh, observant. He's getting better.
Yeah.
There's not much here, though. But let's find stuff. I'd like to search the rest of the church. Do I roll a d20?
What part of the church do you want to search?
The entire D?
Each
Is there a
corner.
basement?
No,
Is there a tower?
no, it's just like lifted up, built into the.
Okay,
top
with
of
like
the
a
building.
bell up there.
I would like to search the church for mead.
All right, so you guys take like a 30, or it's just 30
Can
minutes.
we just split the church into
30
fourths?
minutes, 30 rolls worth of time. You guys take 30 rolls. It's been a couple hours you spent in the morning, not preparing, not doing much, just searching.
Well, isn't searching preparing?
And
Definitely.
you kind of find Rayo. He gathers up some rope. He's become pretty fond of it.
I love rope, dude. I've
Don't
got
you
like,
fucking hit
He finds,
dude, I'm gonna be a roper.
he finds 3 very usable and lengthy pieces of rope that he gathers up.
What is with the rope, dude?
Yeah,
I got it around my neck, in my
shoulders,
pocket.
waist.
I've got little
Django
band-aids.
weighs very well at some point during the search too. The missionaries leaving, including the ones they're going to find her a loving family, or maybe the servitude of a lord or something. That's what they're thinking.
Lucky lady.
And Django, he since he spent time kind of saying goodbye, and he's pretty much only he just finds like a nice, what are those,
Daggers.
pouch like for water.
Oh,
Okay.
so he finds a quarter and I find rope. Nice. So far, and he wasn't even trying. He's like, "Goodbye, my lady. It's really uncomfortable standing here. My foot is kind of
pretty
look at
useful.
that.
Yeah,
I think you're
what is it in
underplaying
my
the
foot?
usefulness of rope.
Something under my foot.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Poppy searched up on the top. That's where Poppy's been all morning. So she returns
Up on
up there
top.
and she searched the top of the church.
So if anything is out
the
there, I would have
abundant
seen
amount
it.
of bird poop and kind of just mess that you normally find on top of the roofs of an old church.
No Mosins?
What did she find?
No Mosins.
No Mos. Okay, so I got a rope and you
She
got a
happens
bottle of water.
to come upon a quiver.
Another archer thought the same thing and lost his shit up there.
Fire arrows?
Not just a quiver. There's no arrows. It's just
Oh.
you
Pretty
don't necessarily
unlimited,
know
though.
anything about this quiver. It just looks like a quiver. You take it.
Nice.
2 quivers?
Should we head out?
Let's head out.
No, you can't equip 2 quivers.
I just carry it.
You could choose to use that, but be careful. I mean, let's just put a disclaimer out there. Sometimes items can be cursed, enchanted. Yeah, be careful.
Because
Sometimes
don't I already have
it.
a quiver arrow?
Sometimes you need to do a check and see if you can figure out what it is. But then again, you're a pretty ditzy archer. I don't know if you'll know too much about the magical properties of an item. So
Bring it to your arch enemy,
Rick's.
Rix.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it to Rick's.
all right.
Ask him.
Okay. I'll walk. Oh, sorry. Pat on the ground. I'll walk over there. Jump down. Rick's. What does this quiver entail? Is it magic? Is it good? Should I use it? Should I not? Talk to me. Talk to me.
It's a good question. Now let me take a look. All right. So it's made out of some pretty decent elven leather. That's good. It's reliable, durable. It's going to do better, much better than your current quiver. That's for sure.
All better.
Mo.
And what else? This actually it looks like due to its just nature and the way it's created. It's not necessarily enchanted, but what I do know from my works in Mastercraft, this is a Mastercrafted quiver that lets you have faster arrows.
Can I have your old quiver?
Oh no.
I really like.
It's not cursed, right? There's no curses?
No, there's no magical properties. It's just the way it's built, Mastercrafted. It gives you the ability to draw faster.
Can I have Admiral bless it and then wear it? Or I guess if it's
Well, we're all-
It's
we-
Rayo.
I think you already
Thank you.
determined
Rayo.
what Rayo's and blessed water does.
Let me put Blessy water on it, and you give me your old one. How's that?
I like it.
All right. I like.
Okay,
put
so
Blessed
during
water.
this time, apparently, Rayo has noticed that Poppy's having a conversation with Rick, so he walks over there. He does a roll a d20.
Oh, I gotta roll a d20 just to talk to people. Hey, how would you like a d20? That's a hefty dice. Let's see what we get, boys, and we get a 4.
Okay, so Rayo does not overhear anything they're talking about before he arrives to the conversation. He shows up and he looks at Poppy and he demands her quiver.
Give me a quiver, wench.
Take it.
He heard nothing of what was being said by the two of them.
Boom! She gave it to me anyway.
All right,
yeah.
well,
I pretended like I just dropped it.
Poppy,
behind
fully
me.
aware of the conversation that just happened, just equips that new Mastercrafted, well-made, beautiful Mastercraft quiver and wraps it over her back. Immediately, Rayo realizes he's asked for the wrong quiver, apparently. So he just goes and takes the old quiver and throws it in his pack.
That's the one I wanted.
You wanted the old one.
Yeah.
That's what you got, but you most definitely didn't know there was a Mastercrafted one, or else you might have asked for that. Because Poppy, sometimes
Later on,
rather greedy.
hey, you don't know my
Just saying.
my freaking plan.
All right,
need
so while
this
this is all
quiver
going
back
down,
later.
Django realizes that
okay.
they have not yet
remember.
come to the meeting. Everybody's been watching them as they wait to meet up.
Wait, who's everybody?
Everybody, like just
Clergyman
all the
and creeps.
leftovers.
Didn't we send all them off?
All of them. I mean, you sent them. I thought you just sent like a group of them. Just a group of them went off.
All right, the rest of you, clergymen,
Some of them refused.
Put on the mithril armor that our men and the comrades died with.
you will come with.
Django is having a speech here. You guys finally gathered up.
I'm like his lieutenant.
Yeah, my vice president.
I speak. It's like sign language.
All
But
right,
say
man.
it
I
to
know
the
you
dumb
won't
people.
believe this guy, this Rayo.
Yes,
So
that's me.
the men who want to travel with us, please put on some mithril armor. It might be dented. It might be scratched.
I have a couple
one of them
holes
raises
in
their
it.
hand.
Speaketh you.
The
hand
priest goes ahead and asks, off to where?
We're going to be going to Londonburg
Why?
because we need to find this.
We're gonna fight a great evil, you filthy cleric.
Correct.
So I'm assuming at some point you've explained to them that you had a conversation with a god and were told to go to Londonburg.
They don't need. There's this need to know basis.
Well, then how does he know you went to Londonburg?
We know he
You
went
need to
south.
go to Londonburg. Somebody needs to speak up.
No, we talked to the freaking dude, and we're
What
going
dude?
to Londonburg.
No, you talk to the spirit goddess.
All right, Brian. I telepathically told you.
What? You
That's
don't
my
have
new
to-
power,
you don't have
dude. You
telepathy.
said we can have new powers.
What?
Rayo
Mind of the
has
god.
told me
Okay,
in
telepathy.
secrecy.
I will tell him. I will. Let me speak to the man.
speak to the men.
I have gone to the altar room, and I have prayed with the power of 1,000 men. I'm very powerful. And the goddess showed herself to me. And she told me that I am the chosen one. And I was the first one that she thought about bringing here. And I was the only one. There was no other people that were going to be chosen but me. And she said that she would be my wife if we beat the bad guy in Londonburg.
I don't think she said that.
So we must
You
go
don't
to
know.
Londonburg and
I
defeat
highly doubt
the necromancer.
Just using women's intuition. Just using the women's intuition.
And she
Yeah,
also
I don't
told
think
me that I
spirit
could
said that
smite
to you.
anybody who didn't listen to me.
You don't have that type of character.
I smite
Some
thee.
people might say that.
Okay, so no, we really got to go to Londonburg because I talked to the goddess.
You hear that,
What was her
man?
name?
Marindal?
Marindal. And I am imbued with the power of the Holy Spirit. I don't know how many times I could use it, though. But I think it's once, so I'm saving this move.
With
And we've
this
gotta go to
knowledge,
Londonburg.
clergyman, does that not give you a reason
To what?
to travel to Londonburg?
That does give me a reason. We shall all go, clergyman. Since I am your leader in the robes, put on the mithril armor. It might help you. Didn't help our men, but it might help you. And be protected from the evil spirits. So which of you shall come with me and fight the holy war?
The 5 priests all shout. They're aware they're not really combat ready, but they believe that maybe their hymns and hymns can provide some kind of support. So they
Give
equip
them
mithril
false
armor and walk with just their fists to join. Just join up in a corner, ready
Perfect.
to leave when ready.
Yeah, they just need to pray and heal
They,
us.
they took off of the remnants of your soldiers. It's like beat up mithril armor.
They just need to heal us, right? That's all we got.
Well, who knows if they all know how to heal?
It's
They
fine.
better know how to heal.
Don't worry, I've got plans for them.
If not, we can eat them.
Whoa.
Okay, so
Pump
these
the
5
brakes,
guys,
puppy.
priests.
Pump the brakes,
these 5
puppy.
priests are all now, quick to wrong, like I said, waiting off to the side, ready to go. And Rix walks up, and he's basically,
What'd he
goes
find?
up to Django, and he says, "Raw, is there any plan for this? What we're gonna do? How we're gonna get there? What we're gonna do to fight him?"
We should probably find
there?
horses.
So everybody is kind of catches that conversation, and they're all a part of it. They've all kind of gathered up. The 3 of you.
Who has the best idea?
What is even there?
I think we should search the town for horses.
How far is it? Do you know how far the drive
Could
is?
you send your owl?
Londonburg is 3 days journey with no interruptions.
So if we
Meow.
sleep for 3 times in a row, we'd be there.
Kind of have to walk still.
But it's days. He never said we had to walk.
3 days journey by horse.
One day, it just
Oh,
gets
we should buy
closer.
a horse.
All right, owl. Poppy, can you send your owl to find some horses for us?
Ooh, maybe I'll have it carry me over there. See you guys.
What a bastard.
Poppy discovers that this owl is pretty good strength. It comes down and it just onto her shoulders, lifts her up in the air. And they go searching for horses.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
exactly what I was going to do.
I thought he was going to go to Londonburg without us.
And I, let's see.
What a good fellow.
Bam, 4. Come back with 4 horses.
That's not how it works. Go backwards. That's not.
Dude, that's how it works.
Okay, roll a d4.
A D4?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared.
2.
Okay, so you find 4 horses and you start bringing them back.
Oh, no.
As you get back, you notice that 2 of them have kind of fallen behind, and they're kind of just off to the distance, and you're not really all the way back yet. So you're just kind of away, and you look back, and they're no longer there. You don't even know where they've gone. You're not sure they're gone.
It's a good thing.
So you start riding back with 2 of the
Can't eat
horses,
them.
and you get back to the church. Everybody's kind of waiting for you. They realize where you went, and as you arrive, there's a large roar kind of off in the distance.
Like a lion?
Just really large. It just sounds like something humongous is out there.
Like a T-Rex.
Like T-Rex size, sure.
Okay. Like
It just
Godzilla.
sounds like something really loud just roared.
I'm trying to get a scale here.
The 2 horses, Poppy hops off. She doesn't even realize. She thinks like the wind or something. And she comes into the church, and you're all kind of like, well, what was that? Poppy's like, oh, I have no idea. And as that happens, everybody roll I roll like a d20.
I'm scared.
15.
Brick out of 15.
17.
13. And I
What
guess
about Rick's?
you got a roll for DM? Here.
No, that's good. This is just an environment thing. So.
It's going to be a thunderstorm, and we're all allergic to Fruit Loops, and that's what rains.
They pierce through it. Uh-oh.
All right, so as you're all sitting there and a little grouped up, Poppy's walked up, and an axe, just huge, something you can barely tell it's even an axe. It just comes down. It's just ridiculous size, comes through, chops to the top of the church.
No, not the
swings down,
church.
and it goes, and you're all knocked back from the force because it hits right where you were. And with your defensive rolls, you've all been knocking like a daze. You've been knocked back, so you've like fallen on your asses basically.
Oh crap!
Damn. The horse is all right.
You know, there's no way to tell. There's no way to tell.
All right.
Are the horses? All right. So how do we get out of this
Horse.
daze?
As you're all kind of coming back from the daze, you're opening your eyes. Just standing at the door, you see like this little shadow amongst this gigantic figure, and you realize that Rix is just over there about to 1v1 this giant creature. And as you all open your eyes, the second axe swing from the other hand comes down and slices Rix in half.
No!
You probably should have stabbed him. That kill could have gone to you.
I know, I didn't get to still kill. What was... See, I knew this dummy would stand out in the middle of nowhere, dude.
Why didn't he stay in the church dazed with us?
He was trying. He was not dazed.
See,
he rolled.
My suspicions were worse, dude. I thought he was the dead person. Instead, he's just a dead person.
Damn. Okay, let's get in position.
No more.
Military combat order. I need the clerics to form a
Human shield.
human shield in front of me. It's for God's will. And
Wait, is Rick's dead?
Roll
Let's
a
let's
D20.
fall back.
me,
Roll a D20.
Wait, so is Rick's dead or is he still alive?
He's chopped in half. He's dead.
I got a 2.
In one hit?
That's a huge axe, dude.
10.
I got a 2.
What?
I got a 2.
For rolling? Well, you're not very convincing. The priests are scared shitless, and they're hiding in a corner.
Okay. What are
I got a 1.
don't?
No,
what are we doing?
Just Admiral had to roll.
Yeah, it was just me.
He was rolling a check for convincing these priests to fight. Line up.
Oh, fuck. Good job, dude.
What should we do? This.
All right, everybody fall back.
All right, so
Let's
we need
to
all
run,
get in
dude.
defensive
Everybody
formation.
roll. All of you need to roll a D20 now.
Fuck.
14.
6, 9.
Nice.
Probably should have cleared your dice. Your dice fucking hit my dice to
What
stop.
did you guys roll? 6 and 9?
A 9. He rolled a 12 or 13.
2.
Great. This is where we
Okay,
die.
so boss is going first.
Oh,
You
great.
got your second. Poppy's second.
Rayo's third.
Rayo's third.
third.
And Django's fourth.
Oh, fuck. I'll call upon the Holy Spirit.
Not your turn. It's the boss's turn.
Oh. It's God. God goes first all the time.
Well, you're all a daze too, so I could have applied penalties, but you already all rolled lower than me, so
Lower.
lower than
Oh.
my initiative. Yeah.
I thought you were talking to his lower human beings, and I was like, what?
No. Nope.
I'm God's man. His right hand buddy.
So
His
the boss
gaming
lets
guru.
out a very intimidating roar, and
sound like a
everybody
woman.
roll a d20.
14.
I got a 4.
These dice suck. I got a 14.
I wonder how many people have said these dice suck in the history of D&D.
There's so many.
All right,
Not
so this roar is terrifying. Django, just being manly, he shirks it off, no problem. Very surprisingly, Rayo is just so obsessed with the thought of the fact that he's like a chosen one right now that his blind confidence defends him from this roar. You can't even tell that it's terrifying. Poppy, however, is scared witless and she suffers fear.
What does that smell I
fear.
smell?
She has -2 to attack and damage rolls.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that's
dude.
not going to affect him at all.
Don't I already have my
can't
attack damage is like
-2 from
3,
1.
dude. Yeah, I owe you attack damage? It's like fucking attack
You
somebody.
heal them every
attack
time you
myself.
shoot 'em?
It's like you direct hit right in the
All
head.
right, so
you,
now it's
now have
Poppy's
to
turn.
apply 3 damage.
All right, Poppy. Poppy, I know you're shake, but be woke.
And I know you're
attack.
big.
My owl's not scared.
What do you want the owl to do?
I want my owl to fuck up that thing.
What do you want
No,
it to do
distract him.
specifically?
Distract him. Fly above him. Distract him.
It's
We'll
going to
attack
carry
his
me
ankles.
up high so I can drop arrows from protected height. So I'm protected from the axe swing.
Never take my advice. Never take You never take my
I'm
advice.
going to take the owl, fly
Pappy.
myself out of danger so that I can still attack from a high altitude.
Roll a d20 for pet roll.
Oh,
Pet ability.
shit.
17.
That's pretty good. I'll give you that one.
All right. So just you look at your owl as you're just scared out of your mind. Your owl immediately notices that you are terrified. So the owl just comes down, swoops you up, and flies you up into the air a pretty good distance back from the rest of the party.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Pappy.
Puppy, my boy.
It's okay if we're down here by ourselves fighting this demon.
Do I get to attack?
Can I do an
Do you want
intelligence
to
check?
attack?
Attack, dude. Do an attack.
Drop my freaking volley on top.
Not yet.
You want to use volley right now?
Dude, if he
Do
says
we know
do
what
it, do
is?
it.
Do we know what it is?
It's just a volley of arrows. It's just a big
No, I
group
mean,
of arrows.
what is the thing that we're killing?
It doesn't matter. It killed Rex.
From the obvious experience that you've all endured in your time as soldiers, you're fully aware of the legend of the Minotaurus, and this is most definitely a dual wielding Minotaur.
Wait, don't shoot it. Ask it why it killed Rex.
It's not going to say anything.
It could be a good guy.
What?
Ask it.
No.
I'm
Ask
going to use volley on it.
Right in his eyes.
Never doesn't. Okay,
Right in his eyes.
Tell him
Right in
exactly
his
what
eyes.
It's
I
your
don't
turn.
want. Oh, it's my
Oh
turn.
no, yours. What'd you roll?
Do I do a 20 and then attack?
A 20. If you hit, you roll attack. What's your roll?
My 20 is 9.
Nice. So you do not hit because that's -2 right now, so it's 7.
Sorry, my
Still
turn.
scared?
Or is it
Hey, you're terrified.
Django's turn?
Will I be scared the whole
It's your
battle?
turn right now.
Okay. What do I do, Django?
Am I going to be scared the whole battle?
All right.
I will use Holy Spirit.
Wait. There's a small shadow below it.
That was Rick's.
That was Rick's.
I'm also thinking the same thing you were thinking, that was a projection of the actual person.
Mm-hmm.
So to shoot at the legs, but then it killed Rick's. Me and you are on the same wavelength.
All right. Does this thing have balls? We look at it.
Intelligence check.
I mean,
Dead, dude.
the
I
fact
can do
that
it.
the
I'm a
nuts on
priest.
this thing are so huge and dangly, you're fully aware that it has a scrotum.
All right. I think we found a weakness, boys.
I'd like to use a regular cast right at his dick or his balls.
You want to just cast, you want to use your staff spell?
freaking
Like a bowl. Yeah,
Holy
like a bowl.
Ray or some shit, dude.
Your staff. Okay,
He's
roll-
alive. My thing's not going to do any damage
Roll a
to him.
d4 then.
Here goes. D4. 2.
All right, so you
It
shoot
ejaculates.
this spell directly at the left nut of this giant minotaur, and the magic hits it, and he takes 2 damage, but it's nothing special.
Did he even flinch?
No, it's a stupid little spell. He's huge, no,
Great.
stupid little staff spell. That doesn't. What are you all fucking for? Just okay. My stuff didn't work. Sorry, guys.
Should we run?
How far away
You've
can
already
we run?
initiated combat. If you guys try to run from him, I'm giving him an attack of opportunity.
Dude, whatever. I'll fly away.
Yeah, you're already gone.
You're safe. I'm glad you're up there.
Well, for now.
Have your
who
owl
knows,
take
dude?
you to a
They might
safe
have
place and
more
come back
birds
pick
or
me
something.
up.
Is it that
Will you do
strong?
that for me?
I'm a frail little boy/girl.
Okay. Brian, I think it's your... Django, I think it's your turn.
All right.
Pick me up and run away.
I'm not that fast.
Leave the clerics behind to fight for themselves. God is with you, my boys.
They have them all. Fucking, what do they do? Pray
I
against
think
this
I'm going to
thing?
take a really hard swing of my double-headed axe. I'm going to go right for its right front leg.
You were going to say nut,
No.
but you seen my attack failed because it liked it.
And it's going to be a running pass.
Have the clergyman be a
Let me
diversion.
say that one more time. Sorry.
A running pass, double-handed axe swing with all the might in the 7 kingdoms.
Okay, roll a d20.
Roll on a
9.
2 9.
+1 because your axe is a +1.
10. Yeah, it is alive, right?
Nice.
All right, I rolled a 9, so you hit. Roll to run the was a d12 right for your damage.
1.
All right, so +1 because your rep is +1. You swing with all the might of the gods. in your head, it just seems so fantastic, but to everybody else,
It looked really cool. I swear, guys, you should have been watching.
It was a literal like leap to slip to leap, fumble attack, and you hit it in the toe, and you've done 2 damage.
Yeah, at least that means the rest of his body's not much.
I missed it. At least you hit it.
We're halfway there, yells Rayo. 3 damage in total.
Let's keep it going, man.
Who's trying to
Clergymen.
say the Minotaurs?
Clergymen.
I hope not.
Cast heal.
It's most definitely the Minotaur's turn.
If we don't move, it can't see us. It's like a T-Rex.
All right, so the Minotaur immediately notices that one of you is aiming for some really cheap stuff, so he looks right at Rayo.
That's right, boy. You know the strongest man here, and you're facing him first.
And he's going to go ahead and swing a 1 axe at Rayo. Roll a d20.
Oh, fuck. Please, Lord, don't let me die now. I've come too far. A 12. I hope I don't become like Riggs.
Dodge.
What'd you roll?
A 12. Good game, guys. I'll see you in the afterlife. I'll be a Force Jedi after this. Just my robes will be standing there.
You want to use your reroll?
Dodge, dude. Dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Do you want to use your 1 reroll?
Can I dodge?
Yeah, your 1 like dodge move. Do you want to use that?
Yeah.
All right. So with the grace of the gods, Rayo, he just has this like sixth sense that his life is extremely in danger, and he does an immediate prayer, and he just so happens to whiff to the side like a drunken man, as a critical strike lands right next to him and creates almost a crater in the ground right where he was standing.
Ooh.
It's all in the thighs, my boys.
Like, is that how I got it?
Is that all you got?
That wasn't good.
Why you gotta attack me? Attack the fucking bird.
All right,
There's
Poppy.
less church to be destroyed up there.
He's
Can
got
I-
2 axes, so my turn's not done yet. I'm trying to.
Oh, God. I hope he doesn't go for me again. Brian, can I use your
So
dice from now on?
he's irritated by the fact that there's sort of like a bug flying in the background.
I'm way up there.
And he decides to go ahead and swat his axe like a swatter, not like a swing, not like a chop, but like, with the side of the
Yeah.
axe. Goes for a swat. Roll a d20.
Dude, I'm like down the street, dude.
I got you. Don't worry.
Oh, God, here it goes.
2.
I'm never rolling those dice again, man. They almost got me killed, but the gray skull I lived.
Roll another d20.
Shit, dude, my bird's dead. A 1.
You should have rolled this when it was a
Goddamn
20.
I will
Do you
use
wanna
my
use
dodge.
So, just so you guys know, the rules from now, I'm not going to remind you for dodge. I'm going to say what happens, and if you want to use your, dodge, your 1 dodge, you can use it. And you get 2, remember, because you're an archer, you get 2 dodges a day.
Oh, God, please let me...
All right, so this is what would have happened, because we already know you're going to use it, but he goes and he swats the axe, and the very nick of it flies right towards Poppy, like the tip of the middle of the axe. It's a battle axe, huge. It swings by, and it's about to clip the wings off of the bird. As Poppy goes ahead and just something like luck once again strikes out for her and her just silliness.
Skill.
She happens to let go of the owl at that time, and so the owl goes up, and she sort of falls to the ground and lands with a nice nimble land, and the owl's up above the air. Still okay, just above the axe.
So you would have been fine.
No, I changed it up. He was going to get the wings chopped off his owl.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now I'm on the ground.
Okay, we got to start thinking a little bit smarter.
Shit, dude. Is it my turn now?
Poppy's turn.
Can I shoot his eyes out or some shit?
You can most definitely take a named shot, but roll a d20.
Yeah, I'm going to drop his vision by 50%.
You're aiming for what, like the right eye?
Yeah. 20. Oh, wait. A 1.
Well, that aimed shot was not very aimed.
God damn it.
You're not really sure.
Admir, give me the power of your God.
You dropped.
Rayo.
You dropped down, landed on your
God damn.
landed on your ankle, hurt it a little bit, so your shot was just
55
off. No, this arrow goes flying by this huge minotaur and hits a wall in the background.
Fuck.
This minotaur is literally the size of a barn, and you can't even hit it.
I'm scared. I'm struck with fucking 3 feet.
All right. What other attacks do I have that actually do damage to a minotaur? Everything else is healing.
Your
AoE.
3 spells are Holy Ray, Heal,
Damn, Rick's was
your
probably
holy-
best for that.
Spirit, and what the fuck was the Dispel. You can dispel like negative effects.
I'd like to dispel the minotaur.
I just want you to know somebody in your party is currently suffering from an ailment.
Who? Oh, let me dispel Poppy. I'll dispel Poppy.
It's too late, dude.
All right, so the Dispel Kill, it's just this nice little fairies come swinging around all the
Dead next
sides of Poppy, and they disappear as Poppy feels entirely more confident.
Boom. That'll boost your D1s to D20s. All right.
Fucking D1.
Can I get a move? Can I move?
Yeah, every turn you get a move and an attack.
Okay, I'd like to run away.
How come I didn't get my move?
Your move when what turn? You use your Alta move.
I fell.
I'd like to run away.
You
That was my
didn't
dodge,
say you
huh?
wanted to move.
I'd like to find a good spot to hide because I'm pretty sure he's looking at Pappy. That he can't see me. How's that sound?
I'll tell you right now that if you decide to move, the axe on this thing is in range. It will get it'll get an extra swing on you because of attack of opportunity.
I'd like to grab onto the axe then.
As a priest,
Okay, I have a lot of rope.
yeah, you do not have the agility. I'm
Okay,
telling
I
you.
just won't move. I'll just stand still. They can't see me. It's like a T-Rex.
Okay, so you're standing there. All right,
And I dispelled Pappy.
Does taunt count as an action move?
taunt would be like, yeah, it's going to be like using ability.
Okay. I think I will take a.
If you want to taunt it, like, and I don't know, you could use your swing to taunt it. Like, taunt.
You're
I'm
literally
leaving
right
that open
underneath
for
his
you.
dick.
Like,
Stab up.
so if you wanted to taunt it, and you're fully aware it has a scrotum, you could take an aimed shot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to take an aimed, destructive shot
That is D.
right through his caucus.
All right.
Lord, may the power of God.
A 4.
So you swing, and even with the bonus modifier from an aim attack for attack, you happen to get there at the worst possible time as he just kind of shifts. His nutsack swings to the right, and you swing to the left, where it would have been, and it's no longer there.
The old switcheroo.
You're now right underneath the Minotaur.
Good old
Yes.
switcheroo.
It's like,
He can't see you at least, so just keep taking swings at him. I'll talk him down.
listen, guy.
I prepare for a downward foot stomp.
Listen,
I'm
I
in
believe-
defense mode here.
All right, I'll let that.
Now it's Poppy's turn.
Minotaurs.
Isn't it your turn?
Minotaurs. God,
the
dude, this is
Minotaur's
where I
turn.
die.
Did you do attack?
Yeah,
Yeah, he dispelled
I
you.
dispelled you, so you could shoot.
I didn't know it was an attack.
Like I said, he could choose, but dispel. There's not really a way to turn that into an attack. So
Yeah. Should have shot him in the eye.
I made it really hard for this guy to hit, and he's just getting really lucky. All right, so the fact that there's now somebody underneath him, he goes for a foot stomp. He's going to go try to smash Django.
He's going to try.
So he lifts his foot up, and he looks down, and he just kind of makes that grumbly, annoyed, loud noises. And he goes to stomp on Django. Roll a d20.
Good luck, my friend.
11.
All right, due to the fact that Django's much smaller, he goes ahead and he rolls forward. So he's now behind the Minotaur as the Minotaur goes to stomp, and he thinks he's killed him, but he hasn't.
Now it's Pappy's turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot his eyes out, Pappy, with a volley.
Um, No way, I'm going with these babies.
No, do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another aim shot. Can I go for another aim shot?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it for one of the eyes.
So an aim shot, you have to roll higher to hit it. Just so you know, it's like a higher attack. You have to roll. It's like -2.
Go ahead and roll.
So, you can roll. You want to aim where?
At its eyes, or should I just? Well, I already rolled. I got a 3.
So that's 1. That's like a critical miss.
I got dispelled, dude.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you
but for
still
aim
suck.
shot, I'm giving you aim shot's -2 because you can aim for critical areas.
Oh, okay.
That's how aim shot works. Even like real.
Damn, do I get at least he's big? Can I hit him in the
It's
foot?
It's harder to use aim shot actually.
Whiff,
In real
whiff,
D&D.
whiff, city, whiff, city, whiff, whiff, city. That's what I'm sitting over there singing. A minute talk.
Get
Let's
swifty.
talk about this for a minute.
So arrow goes
brakes.
flying by and it bounces off like a very sturdy piece of armor that. This
I'd like to get my
Minotaur
hands on
has
that Minotaur armor.
I know. Forget that mithril.
My turn, huh? All right, I guess I'll just shoot a regular missile at its eye then. Try to blind him. I roll a d4, right?
Maybe you can
You
use
can
the
use,
Lord's
like-
work.
So I'll tell you your spells one more time, okay?
Okay.
You have heal, your AoE heal. Dispel,
I just used
Holy
Dispel.
Ray, and the Holy Saint daily like power.
What does Holy Ray do?
Holy Ray was like a damage ray, dude.
I'll do Holy Ray then. I didn't know that. I'll do Holy Ray right on his chest.
Get a priest
where
out
his
of
heart
you.
is.
You're gonna use Holy Ray. You're gonna aim shot it.
I'm gonna aim shot Holy Ray right to his heart.
Towards his torso.
His armor.
He took a
Alright.
sip of his
Roll
holy.
You know what? No, I'm gonna do Holy Ray right into his face to blind both his eyes with one attack.
That is nuts.
Can I do that?
Took a flashbang.
It's like right between his eyes.
Isn't it wide?
Holy Ray's like no, it's like a channeled like beam.
All right, into one of his eyes then.
Okay, so you aim, you shot for the right eye. Roll a d20. Well, it's a spell, but you see, you can't aim shot a spell.
What?
Yeah, spells auto hit. So you
7
can't
then.
aim aim.
I rolled 7.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to change that rule, we can change it.
Nah, we'll just keep going. I'll just shoot the whole thing with 7.
All right, so you shoot your Holy Ray at it. You roll the what roll the you have to
A d20.
roll a d8 for damage.
Oh, d8. Okay, here we go. D8, roll 2.
All right, so you do 2 damage to it through its armor. The Holy Ray pierces, eats up a really small section of his stomach, and he feels irritated.
At least he's getting a rash now, boys.
Slowly but surely getting through there.
All right, I have
You can't cook a chicken in one go. You got to get it, let it rotisserie.
Yeah, first you have to start by cutting it.
Heating it up.
I could do a surprise attack here, gents.
Stab him in the groin again.
Shove your axe up his ass.
I think what I'm going to try to do is climb up his tail.
This is basically a big horse, and we've
Yeah?
been looking for horses. Tame him, my boy.
Roll a d20 to climb the tail. Agile. check.
14.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna be stealing this man.
Plus 1, right?
All right, so during the time that this Minotaur has been totally in the belief that you're under its foot, you've leaped up onto its tail, and you're now standing atop the tail.
All right, I walk to its midsection.
Well, the only part of the tail that's wide enough to like really support you is like the middle of the tail. So is the minute you walk towards its body? Is that what you're saying? Because your leap's your move, so you're like just there now.
Mm-hmm. Shit. I think I'm going to try to paralyze it.
So you're gonna what?
Stab him in the spinal cord.
I'm going to do a downward thrust
Onto the tail?
through its spinal cord.
You're not next to the body. You jumped onto this tail. You're just in the middle of the tail.
All right, then. I will hold on and wait.
You don't want to do an attack?
He's just
I don't want to give it away.
I don't know if you're going to be able to honestly attack to paralyze this thing. Like, you're not like a nurse. You don't know about like that science.
Well, I could definitely try.
He does an idiotic downward thrust on the spinal cord.
It's not there yet. You sure? Okay, all right. So you just don't attack, and
His balls from swinging in there.
Minotaur's turn. All right.
Nice, he's turning away.
No, the Minotaur. It's my turn.
blinded, right?
Blinded by the light.
So it's irritated once again by the holy ray, so it takes a swing. It moves its foot forward to take the swing and realizes that, there's not really anything under his foot. But he's fully committed to the swing, so he swings his right axe right at Rayo.
Do I have to roll a d20?
Yeah, you do.
14.
Okay. All right, so Rayo's he's kind of getting used to the slow swings of these axes because they're very gigantic, and he just sidesteps this one pretty easily. Just to the right, axe hits the ground, makes a loud noise.
Getting cocky.
Is
now.
that all you've got?
He swings his second axe at Rayo.
A second one?
Yeah, he gets two when he uses his axe attacks. He gets two.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean, is that all you got? 19, my boy.
Nice.
Son of a bitch, you're using all the good ones.
All right, so yeah, that second axe doesn't know better, and it hits the exact other side of where he's standing without him even moving.
The gods, they're protecting me, my boys. You should really listen to my prayer next time.
He's got the
All right, and
hotline of the Holy Spirit.
Poppy's turn.
All right. Where's my owl?
Just still up there, kind of circling up above you.
Yeah, can I have my owl scratch his eyes?
You can most definitely try.
Because I can have them attack.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, we'd like to have them try and take a shot at the face.
So you wanted to
Claws
claw
ones?
the face?
Yeah, or claw its eye out.
Okay.
I wanted to bring me an eye.
Me and I, my boy.
Roll a d20.
12. Kinda.
That's pretty good.
Get a
It's above
scratch
10.
or two. Poke it in the eye at
Alright, so
least.
your owl flies up there to scratch the eye. It's pretty sure that's what you asked, but not even really sure. It still went for it. Scratches towards the eye, and the eyelid closes, and it's hard as rock. And the owl has to do a flyby.
Fuck. Hard as a rock.
I'll tell you it's as hard as a rock. These axes.
Oh shit, alright.
He's
Gotta
ruining
be
my
fast.
church.
Gotta get it in the tender spots.
All right, it's my turn now.
Wait.
Yes.
So
It's
your
still my
owl,
turn.
your owl can count as a movement, yeah.
Oh, so it moved? Or can I move?
No, you can't move because you had your owl. If you want to use your owl and attack, you can, but or you can use your owl counts as your movement round.
Oh, okay, so the back is still
Since you're
shoot.
deciding to use it to fly, I'm going to count it as your movement round from now on.
Okay.
If you use it,
But can I still shoot an arrow?
yeah, if you want
Oh yeah, I'd like to take a shot at the nuts.
a regular shot.
You just
Do a volley, dude. Do a volley at his nuts.
Yeah, I'll do a volley of shots. Isn't that 3?
Well, so a volley, I mean,
That's
it
the
shoots a
most.
bunch of arrows. Since it's a large target, I'd be willing to make maybe an adjustment on how much damage you do, but you're gonna have to roll a d20 for attack still.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot out with my volley. Start lowering
Alright,
its health a
roll a
little bit.
D20.
Maybe we can get a check on it. An 11.
Well, even though it's not that great, you've done well.
Better than at least I'm in the doubles.
All right, so roll 2d8.
2 of them.
Yep.
1, 7, 3.
All right,
Total of
so you shoot this volley, and it's like this perfect arc. It goes up into the top of the cathedral, falls back down beautifully. I mean, there's at least it's so fast, nobody even notices that those arrows are in the air. Like you've done it masterfully with this new master crafted quiver.
Oh, here we go.
First time for everything.
And you go ahead and I mean, every single one of these arrows lands in this creature.
Hell yeah.
Where?
It's a good thing you weren't on the back, Django.
You go ahead and you do the 10 damage plus a multiplier for the fact that I rolled a critical fail. So all the arrows hit, and that just makes like a massive damage. So you do 20 damage.
Nice.
What are we at? 26 damage total?
It's at 138 damage
Yep.
still.
138 damage.
It's a large animal.
So it's bleeding. A lot of these arrows have left a lot of things. So it's got quite a significant amount of blood loss now. So it's currently affected by bleeding. It'll take a damage each turn.
Yeah, doesn't your axe give you life for every life you take from a...
It does.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
I do believe I will do another holy ray.
Yeah, that's your second. That's it. You get 2.
I know. Other than that, I can pray.
All right, roll a d8.
Brian, could you get me your dice, please? Yes, I'm quite scared of those dice. Roll a D8. Here it is. Freaking 1.
All right, so yeah, you holy ray it for 1 in the same spot. It's really not happy with you. Ooh. It's starting to get really hot in there.
Perfect. Your turn, Django. Do some
All
damage.
right. Am I in the vicinity of its nuts?
So you're on its tail.
I could climb down just a little bit, right?
Well, the nuts are on the front of it. The tail's on the back. So no.
It's swinging.
The tail's back here.
I don't know, Minotaur.
It's like
I
a
know,
bull.
maybe.
It's got that bull tail. It's just like a firm tail with like the spot on the end that's kind of puffy. He's on that tail. It's like swing. If it's swinging, he's like barely holding on.
Climb to the top and just start riding
Cut it
this
off,
thing
you'll
like
have
a
bad
freaking
balance,
cowboy.
dude. Cut it off. You'll have bad balance.
You want to climb up it?
Yeah, I think so. I
Roll
wanna
a
get
D20,
closer
roll
to
a
the
strength check.
fucking carotid artery. 5.
All right, so since you're extremely strong, I mean, you go ahead. You got +3 to roll, so you roll 8. Let's see what.
Why are we...
On, Johnny.
This is making me depressed.
What'd you roll?
An 8.
So plus. Did I say 3?
No, it was a 5 plus 3, so it's an 8.
Oh. All right. Actually, I forgot. It doesn't know you're on the tail, so that's good. So you got that's going to give you. We'll just do ×2 for attacks of surprise. So you'll get
Stealthily.
that hit. And so, where did you swing at?
The neck.
You're on its tail.
But I climbed. Did I
You
not
climbed
climb?
the tail, so now you're up by its like back.
All right. Yeah. A spine shot. Just
All
a
right.
slice.
So
A deep slice.
Roll your D12.
8.
All right, so due to the surprise attack, you're going to get a 1.5 crit, so that's 12 damage. You swing into the back of this creature, and you hit it right in the back, and you're kind of stuck to it a little bit now with your axe in there, but it's taken a pretty significant amount of damage. It's bleeding from that. You've hit a pretty good spot, so it's bleeding significantly from there. It gets another stack of bleeding and takes 12 damage.
Just how I imagined.
What are we at? Almost
doing
40 damage? We've basically killed the same 4 skeletons right now.
Yeah.
Quite quickly.
This one's much larger.
I'm happy about you. Fighting it. I'm doing a lot of dead dodging down
You're
here.
doing quite well.
The church is not looking so good.
You should. Can you do a heal on Rick's, dude, and like fucking bring him back to life?
Yeah, you got like a heroic strike. That was your third ability.
Yeah.
Can I bring Rick's back to life?
You have no resurrect spell.
What if all the clergymen
Brian,
put his powers
or
together?
Django.
You
After
have
this,
one spell you haven't even used yet in the game. So
the Holy Spirit. I tried. I was afraid it would be. Can I only use it once?
no,
Use Blessed Crown.
you
All
can
right.
use it.
Is it my turn?
You can use it. You're gonna have to roll really well, and like it can do. It's like a miracle spell.
Do it.
Is it my turn?
No.
Or
No.
is it Minotaur?
It's a Minotaur's turn. You just win.
Minotaur. I tried.
At least he's not going to be bothered by me. You guys are fucking him up. I might survive. Is that selfish?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're dead here pretty soon.
I think he's dead too.
Wait, he's not even looking at me. You stabbed him in the freaking back and you shot him with arrows.
I had to.
I did nothing. All I look like to him is a flashlight.
He's inside. I'm
Ugh.
outside. I'm outside, dude.
He's on his back.
Very good, my boy.
I've got an idea. No need to fear. I've watched this in a movie. You might not know what a movie is, but I've seen it before.
Hold on. It's not your turn, is it? Or
I know. I will tell him
in due time.
in due time.
So the Minotaur, he goes to shake his body because he realizes there's something stuck into his back now. And he starts to shake. Jingle, roll a d20.
Oh, I'm stuck in there.
Yeah, you can't get shake jingle out. Any shake jingle out.
2.
A 2. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Did he roll a fucking 20?
Yeah.
Those dice are hot.
Yeah, get up. Check. Are they loaded?
When you're hot, you're hot.
So the Minotaur,
You're not, you're not.
he is shaking so hard that axe comes loose. Django's flying into a wall
Bam.
nearby. He
Oh,
kind
wow.
of just slams down it.
Very nearby.
Django took 25 damage.
Oh my.
Oh, that's like half your HP, dude. He doesn't even try and he murders us.
He's like, kill me. You gotta use heal him.
I can't.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty. You got a lot to do, dude. It's like,
I do have a lot to. You know what the plan is, right?
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I know the plan.
I know.
Okay.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
So Django's down at 50 HP. He's wrecked against his wall, kind of laying there. And he goes this. He's really pissed now. So he realizes he's bleeding, and he takes 2 damage from bleeding this turn.
Nice. You're getting pretty low. It's your turn.
And he swings both of his axes at Rayo at one time.
Why me? I haven't even done anything. No. Oh, God.
Roll a d20, dude.
Use mine.
6.
Oh, oops. That's not a real number.
Why me, dude? Why did he shoot at me?
Because you're irritating him with your stupid little mosquito bites.
These kids are making him die.
What did you roll?
A fucking 19.
No, you didn't. What did you really roll?
All right, here goes my roll.
What'd you really roll? You already rolled. Don't lie.
Fuck, 5.
All right, so I don't know what's up with you, but you've really gotten acclimated to battle this day. I don't know if it's that blind. You're just confidently striding through this day as you leap up and you land on his axe.
Did you critically fail or something? I've critically failed too.
Oh, lucky. All right, let me take care of business. All right, I'm gonna
Use the owl first.
and I should move in there or something.
No, your arrows.
So right
stay
now
far
his
away.
axe is kind of stuck in the ground and you're standing on top of him.
Can I have my owl go for give it a scratch its eye again? Pick an eye.
Tell him to grab Rayo.
I want him to scoop in his. Oh.
Yeah, bring me close to his legs, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my owl scoop up Rayo.
Yes.
To pull him to safety.
No, bring me closer to his legs.
There.
He's gonna bring me closer to the legs.
He's safer closer
All
to
right,
his legs.
so roll a d20 for a pet move.
An 8.
An infinity sign. Infinite number.
Dude, there's just one of you that's getting really lucky and one of you that's not.
Oh no, it's Rayo. He gets picked.
Am I not getting lucky?
So the owl has no idea what you're suggesting. It flies lower next to you.
Me or him?
You.
Am I the
Down
one
by
getting
you
lucky?
now.
Maybe he would have killed me.
No, Brick's getting unlucky.
Dang it.
Just not that unlucky.
All right, whose turn is it?
Wait, can I take a normal shot at with my bow then?
Yeah, you can.
What are your other moves?
What are my other? I have the
Got
multi-shot.
Multi-shot,
Yeah, can I hit a multi-shot at his nuts?
volley, and pet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the volley or multi-shot at its balls.
Roll a d20.
You've got to get lucky one of these
Damn,
times.
17. Let me drop some freaking 12s. Boom. 12 damage.
Plus your mastercraft.
Roll a
Alright,
d12.
so you
that's what-
multi-arrow at this target, and they all just bounce off the leather armor.
What? Leather armor?
His balls are made of leather.
Oh, man.
But he has the.
What did you roll?
But he doesn't have the mastercraft.
Quiver, that's just to shoot faster, so he still only shot 3 arrows. Multi-shots 3 arrows.
Damn. Leather balls, dude.
Hey, I hit his balls once and it hurt him. And then he's been attacking me ever since.
Insidious lucky. Get off his nuts, eh? It's like, well, I guess it's matter
It's
moves
Django's
now.
turn now.
That's your turn.
Is it my turn? All right.
Remember, well, okay, you do whatever you want, but Django got smashed against the wall last round.
He should be up by now, though, right?
He's just laying there, dude, against the wall, like on the ground. He slid down. You know what?
Okay. I will do a move turn to run towards the Minotaur's legs like Django did. Can I do that?
I mean, sure.
Okay. And as I'm running there, I'm unwrapping the rope that fell from the bell tower. From the bell ring. You know?
Rope fell?
Yeah, because your freaking axe cut the freaking bell tower in half.
You don't get to make up. I get
What?
to make that up.
No way, dude. I got the rope. I'm bringing it with me.
You have other rope.
Okay, then I'll bring my regular rope, but
Okay,
it better
there
be
you
long. And
It's very long. All right.
and as I get to the Minotaur's legs, I run around one leg and I tie a perfect knot because I was in the
Roll
scouts.
d20.
Scouts. I bet you're with Scouts. I don't know if you're in the Scouts.
All right, here we go. Please, baby Jesus.
Yes! Woo! High fives.
Oh yeah, high fives all the way around. Yeah. Very nice. So the natural 20. All right.
I'm a scout. I'm telling. Double knot.
All right, so you've used your movement turn to walk up, and you tie this masterful knot around one leg.
Good. And
Heal me, Rayo.
I would like to use my heal spell to heal an AoE to heal within. Oh no, will it heal him, the Minotaur?
No.
Okay, I'd like to use the AoE to heal me and Django at the same time.
You're not both in range of each other.
Then I'd only like to heal Django.
All right, so Django receives the AoE heal. He starts healing 5 HP each turn, with 1 5 HP happening immediately.
Conscious now, fully aware.
So you're like awake, but you got some crushed bones.
Oh shit, dude.
It's fine. He's a berserker.
A flesh wound.
It's just a mere flesh wound.
So you're disoriented right now. Your turn.
All right.
Mastercraft knots. Not even a tugboat can break these.
All right, so you got 3 moves. Remember, Heroic Strike, Berserker, and Taunt.
Berserker, run up, grab the rope, tie around his legs, drop him down. Just saying that.
Berserker. Berserker isn't just a strike, correct?
It puts you in Berserker mode, so for like 5 turns, you'll get to be able to do more damage and will take more damage.
But it increases my strength.
I would be willing to let Berserker mode and let you ignore pain.
All right. That's what I'll do.
All right. Django just screams a roar just as ferocious one as the Minotaur did earlier.
That's right. He's my friend.
And the Minotaur looks right at him.
I know him.
Stunned to see him standing. Django's face is red, bloodshot eyes. Just looks like a beast. Pulls his axe out. It's just sitting in front of him sideways, and the Minotaur is intimidated. So the Minotaur suffers fear.
Nice.
Django is just, you could see like blood seems to have stopped draining from him. You know, he looks like nothing happened, but he is just pissed off.
Move turn.
All right. My move turn. It's time to run. Full sprint. Grab the rope from Rayo and continue to circle the other leg.
The rest of the body, the whole thing, just keep going in circles. We're going AT-AT status on this motherfucker.
Here we go.
All right, so
Bringing down the A-wings.
You're Berserker mode. You don't know how like cognizant you are of the strategy to be able to do that, just due to the fact that you're now enraged and pissed off.
Perfect.
With 20s?
So I don't know if
20s, you
you're.
can do anything.
You're gonna have to roll a 20 for me to allow that.
Maybe I should just
And you could
go
be
for
wasting an attack round because you're trying to do like some sort of opportunity.
Maybe
You already used your
cut his
movement.
Achilles tendons or something.
Yes. I think that'll work. An Achilles attack.
Okay, you want to use Heroic Strike?
Yeah.
All right. So you run up to the tendon of the back of his foot and you go for an attack on the Achilles tendon and rage like a wild beast.
20?
A
Is that what
D20?
I'm rolling?
No, to attack, yeah, just roll a d20.
19. We're on a roll, boys.
All right, so that's gonna not just. He freaking hates me. You're up for a critical strike. Roll a d20.
13.
Okay, so no critical strike, but you do hit right into the back of the Achilles tendon here. Roll a d12.
1.
I roll another d12.
7. Total of 8.
All right, so that's 8 damage. You got into the back of this guy's Achilles tendon. Your axe is wedged in there, and you ripped it right back out, just ferociously. Suffers 8 damage.
Not bad. 8 damage is 8 damage.
Plus extra bleeding.
I'll give you another stack of bleeding. Why not?
That's another area of the
What is
body
that?
that's now been inflicted.
Is that, what are we getting, 6 stacks of bleeding every time?
No, he's at 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Your turn.
Poppy's turn.
Or is it the
It's
monsters?
Minotaur's turn.
Oh my goodness, I hate when he goes.
All right, so the Minotaur, it can't even believe that it's so afraid right now, and it's just received a Achilles tendon hit, so it's losing balance, and it goes to swing an axe, and he just wildly swings it, like kind of spinning around, and knocks down all the pillars around, and all the priests get crushed to death by the falling debris.
No, not the church!
The Holy One.
God damn it.
Why didn't God protect that?
Just
All right, your turn.
All right. I would like to.
just keep shooting arrows at the fucker, dude. I have your bird attack him. It's probably the best.
Yeah, let me shoot an
Just
arrow.
gave up on that whole thing. All right, cool.
On what whole thing?
These are weakened.
Your fucking plan, dude?
Our AT-AT plan?
I guess.
He's
Brick's
still
far
running,
away,
right?
though.
He has an owl.
Ow. But are you running them, or should I make it fly you? Oh, can I have my owl just grab the rope and finish the job?
It can't tie a knot.
But it
But
can
I'd be
still
willing to
spin in
allow
a
you to
circle.
like roll it around and pull it tight. Yeah, sure.
Could it just spin and like fly around in circles like the like the A-wings?
Over and over again?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep flying around in circles around its legs.
Depends on how you roll.
Tangle it up. 13.
13.
What do you got?
All right, so
That's for the move. Then he can still attack.
it's for a pet attack, and that takes his
Yeah.
movement speed. That's his movement turn. Yes. All right, so the owl it grabs the rope. It's totally fully cognizant this time since you've kind of regained yourself, and it knows what you're telling it to do. It runs over and it grabs the rope and it starts spinning. Rope's decently long, but it gets around the feet about like 1.5 times, and it's being pulled really tight. The bird's really smart, so it wedged it into the crevice where the axe was. So that's really adding to like the disorientation, but it's no longer bleeding from that orifice.
Perfect.
Can I shoot its eyes out? Or shoot an eye out? With a critical hit?
You can go for an aimed shot if you want, or you
Yeah.
can go for a regular attack and hope you crit. If you roll a 19 or 20, you threaten to crit, and then you can roll again. If you roll 19 or 20, you get a crit.
Just do named.
Just do it.
What's the face?
Yeah, I'll aim by its head. Hopefully I get its eye.
You're aiming for the eye?
No, I'm just aiming up for...
Up at its head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoping for an eye.
All right.
Hoping for an eye.
head.
Is that
It's
how
a
it
big
works?
Go
head.
ahead.
I understand.
Aim for the head.
And Brick rolls 18.
18. Yeah, that's right.
All right. All right, roll.
Goddamn
let's
time.
See. Let's see what happens. Maybe.
What? I shouldn't have said anything.
Ooh.
What is that?
All right, so you hit. Roll a d8.
7.
7 out of 8.
Arrow hits it right in the forehead. It pierces right there in a good distance, and it causes him a lot of pain. He takes 7 damage.
Nice.
What?
You
I
rolled a
was gonna say
7
he's
for
got
damage.
brain damage.
No.
Hell yeah, he's dumb now. We don't have to worry about any attacks. He's like, "Rah." Yep, see? Yeah, perfect. He's immobilized.
Did I use all my holy rays?
Hmm?
I use all my holy
Yes.
rays? What other attack can I use to hurt him?
Your normal one.
That thing's weak, though. It only does 4 damage max. It's meant for, like, peasants, keeping them in line. Ow!
A towel slap.
Did I just get a slightly severed sunburn? Yes.
Go to church on Sunday.
Can any of us shoot fire?
No.
So what did you want to do?
Well, fucking give him a hand job.
The Minotaur becomes your friend. She likes to hold your hand when you walk on the beach.
Take us to Londonburg, my boyfriend.
Yeah, Henry uses +5 romance.
Fuck, dude. Let's see. The rope's put in place so he can't move.
He's restrained pretty good. The owl is struggling, but it's
How
holding
tight
on.
is the rope?
It's tight, but it's not like he's going to...
Can I use my move turn to tie the rope down?
Around both legs?
You don't have the strength for that.
What? Okay.
That bird's already holding it pretty strong. The bird's huge.
I would like to run away. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'd like to run away.
If you run away, he gets attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll stay in one spot. I'm sick of those axes. I will... What else? What other attack do I have?
The Jesus one.
Your regular staff attack is your only damaging attack left.
Next to my holy spirit, right?
Yeah.
I'll just take a shot at his nuts again. D4, right?
The nuts?
Yeah.
You're not getting anything
Dude, why don't
extra
you-
by aiming at the nuts.
Why don't you,
All right, I'll aim for his heart.
Use your Jesus one.
So you aim for his chest.
D4?
Yeah.
5.
What?
That was a D8.
How did that work? A 1. Perfect.
No,
I go from a good roll
to
to-
armor and does 1 damage.
1 damage is 1 damage, boys. You know what they say. 1 and done. Django, your turn.
All right, it's time to go for the other Achilles.
Oh yeah, that was working pretty good actually.
All right, so you sprint over and you go for the other Achilles.
In berserker mode, still.
Yeah, you're already swinging as you get there, kind of spinning.
D20.
Let's go.
Yeah.
9.
How many moves does Berserker work for?
5.
5. That's pretty good.
Plus a berserker, which is 20. So 29.
Okay, so you hit, roll a d12.
4.
Now roll another d12.
That's like the best move.
10.
So the way the damage on that is going to work, so you roll the 4 first, and you're going to hit twice. You're giving you 2 rolls because you're in berserker mode. So what I'm doing is you get the 2, and I'm going to take like half of the second number at it, so it's like 150% kind of in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get 5 and 4, so 9 total damage. So it's 150% basically.
Yeah.
All right. So 9 damage is done, and it's bleeding again from that other heal.
It's beginning to heal.
No, it's bleeding from the other like.
Okay.
And now that both of its ankles are really hurt, it falls to its knees with that rope also tied around. Epic loud sound. You're all kind of like shooken on the ground. The owl lets go and flies off back towards Poppy.
Could you boys imagine how much meat we will have after this?
Whose turn is it next?
All right, so the Minotaur is wildly disturbed and in pain, and it's torn down, and it feels defeated. It's still really afraid of Django because of what just happened. It's even more afraid. And it's really worried too.
Tell it's time.
So it's fallen over and it's scared. It's disoriented. It's on its knees. It starts
Bitch,
just
please.
swinging. The only thing you can do left is just swing these axes wildly. So he swings all of his axes. Everybody roll a d20.
Oh my goodness. No way, your dice are fucking rigged.
A
dude.
2.
19.
16.
Dude was like sitting there. Tips
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like
other side.
20 or 1. 1. Great.
What did Brick roll?
A 2. Oh my god. Oh, dude, the one number that gets beaten by 2. That's what he rolled. He rolled a 1. 1. Ends up dislocating his shoulders.
Was it a 1?
Jesus Christ, dude! I just fucked myself.
We are in a holy church, dude.
It's the gods. The gods have saved us. Hallelujah.
So he's wildly swinging. He happens to swing behind him. Church falls down on his head, cracks him, and it breaks over the top of his head, and he's down. He's unconscious now, just rolled over on his, like, laying down. He's not dead, but he's unconscious.
Okay, now I'd like to reach into my rope.
He takes, like a solid, like, 25 damage.
I like to reach into my robe. And if you guys remember, I found a shiny dagger in the blacksmith's house. I'd
You're
like
gonna
to
get
use
off of
that
him,
dagger
aren't
to cut his heart out
He's on his face.
from his back like a Viking.
You're just gonna go and carve into this huge thing
While
through the
he's knocked
leather
out.
armor and his chest, expecting him not to like come back to waking up.
Okay, wait, never mind. I thought it was a cool idea at the moment.
Maybe if it was somebody else doing it, most definitely not you.
You're a berserker, Brian.
Wait, you skipped me. It's my turn.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's went right.
Poppy's turn, and the thing is Lasse's turn. It's unconscious right now.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot an arrow up its ass or something. It's laying down, right? Face down.
You're shooting an arrow up its ass.
Yeah, into the vitals.
Up its ass into the there is more vital places. You've never seen Legolas do archery?
Dude, he got his head cracked open. Just go right into his brain.
But it's squished halfway in the church, right? Am I?
The church fell down and like part of the arch cracked him on the top of the head. He's unconscious.
Because I'm outside the church, aren't I?
Oh, and he's bleeding. Here, I forgot to calculate bleeding damage.
Yeah, that bleed damage.
What would be the best thing to do right now?
It's Poppy's turn. He's
Yeah,
gonna
Poppy can
do
go.
something
I'm just gonna do a
crazy.
shot. Normal shot, shoot at it, just to keep going with damage.
Okay, this thing is unconscious. You were like, just let you know, like this. Yeah, you're free reign to fucking do what you want to this thing.
I can't do anything though. I'm just like a.
It has
archer.
vital areas
Let's set
Can
it
I
on
walk
fire.
all the way up and stab it in the temple?
with your arrow.
Yeah, just wouldn't that be easier if it's unconscious?
You want to stab it?
Can I have my my bird?
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna have my.
You could
I'm gonna have
stab
my
it with an arrow. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm gonna have my owl. Should I have my owl scoop?
Scoop its brains out. I seen it in a video once. Owls love brains.
I think they got cracked on the top of his head. None of his head's cracked open.
Can I have my owl take away one of its axes while it's down?
They're already out of his hands. Like he's unconscious.
We'll take him away. Have the owl take one axe anyway.
Owl's not going to be able to carry that axe. I'll tell you that now.
Damn it.
What about
Set some arrows on fire and shoot
Trying
at
to
fire
help,
arrows. Light a
Yeah.
bitch on fire.
Can I just shoot it in like a femoral artery? Let's aim shots, huh?
Okay, this thing is unconscious. It cannot dodge. It can't do shit. It's got no rolls. No
But
defensive rolls.
I'm trying to beat myself here, dude. I can't even get past the 2 on dice.
You don't have to roll an attack roll. It's just damage rolls.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh, so I don't
It's
need
unconscious. It can't
it'll
do
hit
shit.
wherever I
You're not
want?
gonna miss.
Oh, shoot. Then I'll shoot it in like the kidney or something. Then
Shoot it in the eye.
it's buried under rocks.
It's wearing armor. It's not buried under rocks. Rocks hit it in its head.
Okay, yeah, I'll shoot inside ball. Well, its eyes got really hard armor, doesn't it?
You're right.
Shove an arrow right
I
up
shoot it in
his
its
nose
neck?
so it hits his brain.
You most definitely can shoot it in the neck.
Cool. 20?
No, you need to roll a d8 for your damage.
Bam. 2.
All right, so 2 damage in the neck.
Hell yeah.
It's now got a hole in its neck. Little tiny hole, arrows wedged in there.
Still hurts.
All right, I seen where Pappy shot. So I want to run up with my dagger and stab the exact same spot with my dagger and try to make the hole bigger.
You have a dagger?
Yeah, I got it from the blacksmith.
Okay.
Do I roll a d8?
No, just roll d4. It's damage on a dagger.
Damage on a dagger.
4.
4.
Nice.
All right, so you walk up and you stick a dagger right where the arrow was, dislodging the arrow, and this thing starts bleeding from its neck, and it's dead.
Yes! I killed it! I have claim to its horns!
Dude, I downed it.
Okay, let's be honest. Only one person successfully did really anything to it, and it was Django.
What?
What do you
chopped
mean?
both of his freaking ankles.
I
That was
put a rope around him,
the
scaring
rope
him.
did nothing. The ankles, that was...
I made it bleed
That
with
was
a few arrows or
genius.
2.
You put a bunch of arrows
How
in
do you
it.
take down something big?
You
Like
climb up
Goliath did, David.
Oh, yeah, you gotta crack it in its head with a rock.
But who here give the final blow? That's the real question.
Should have my owl throw a rock at it or drop a
Well, one of
boulder
you
on it.
probably thought of the best vital spot to attack on a thing that's armored and has a hard head. The neck.
Peppy, I
Try
have
to
your
shoot it
arrow.
in the eye.
That's
Over
like
here,
that's like
how
at
about that?
least 430 XP right there.
Level up.
Yeah, we gotta be at least level
Okay,
2.
like I've kind of lost. You guys were already level 3. You started level 3.
Oh,
Yeah, but we had like 60 HP once we left the church or something. To the next level. out of 200.
I just don't know
Yeah, I
what
think
to
22
like.
is
I
what I
don't know
meant.
what your XP's at. I have that all in the other.
We're champions. We're all level 99.
Yep, maxed.
So
I think
I
we were
think
ready
I'm going to
to
do a search.
You're about to give us our attributes for what we were going to get next when we have leveled up.
Django's still in berserker mode. Could he split the thing in half?
Collect some organs.
I mean, at this point, if you guys really want, you guys could take whatever. Take 30, take 40 rolls, and eventually you're going to roll the roll.
I think Rayo should take its manhood as a souvenir and wear it around its neck.
Those are way too big to wear, dude.
Yep.
He's balling. Get it?
It's going to be like the...
Yeah, big jet
what is
minotaur.
that?
Y'all
Your
get a bunch of
Highness?
XP, and we'll go ahead and we'll say level up to 4.
Who?
Yeah.
But I'll have to write I'll have to write some abilities for you guys.
Dun, 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 dun. Can we search the Minotaur for valuables? I'd like to search the Minotaur for valuables.
Sure. Roll a d20.
A 10.
I see you walk up, and it's really just a naked minotaur wearing some pretty sweet, like, leather thick armor, which is huge, and it fits it. You're kind of stunned. You do
What am I stunned by? The leather armor or what's under
the
it?
fact that it exists in that size. And then you kind of notice the fur. You don't really know much about minotaurs to know if any of it's like pieces of its body or if its fur or leather is worth much. But minotaur does have one very like decisive feature, which is its horn. And you can kind of you kind of think that might be worth money because you've heard that horns and what they're on anything really are worth money.
Are we talking
gonna
about
crush
like
him up and
horns
make
on its
pigtails.
head or other horns? Okay.
Horn on its head. And so you walk up and you take a 60. So you take about an hour to carve that horn out of its head. You have minotaur horn. But this thing is heavy. So with it in your backpack, you can't carry anything else until you've gotten rid of it.
Okay. That's fine.
Is it worth it? It's probably worth it.
That's worth it. I think you can grind it down for dysfunction, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
Make us tea.
You
Erectile
show those
dysfunction.
clergymen who's boss.
All right, what do you guys do?
So you already searched the whole body then? Took you
Apparently.
1
He
hour?
searched with the knowledge he has and figured out what he's taking.
Yeah. Horns.
Can I use my knowledge and search it?
You definitely can roll a d20.
An 8.
Your knowledge is up there, my boy.
So you're pretty ditzy, but with your knowledge of nature, you were fully aware this was a minotaur in the beginning. The only thing you really know about it is that if its fur can fetch a high price because they make luxury clothes out of it.
I guess. Can I track it back to where it came from? After? I mean, from the
Yeah,
forest,
we'll
right?
talk about that later once you figure out what you're going to do.
All right, I will search it with my knowledge.
So you just
my
want to know that its
extensive
fur's worth
knowledge.
something. You didn't want to. That's it.
Well,
Did you want to tell somebody? Did you want to do something?
what, the Minotaur's worth something?
The fur on it fetches a pretty.
I'd
hefty
like to tell
price.
the blacksmith that he could make me make Django a weapon out of its hooves.
He's just
Okay,
like
finish
walking.
what you were saying.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody. I'll be like, this is no mere fucking forest animal. It's a Minotaur. Its fur is worth more
Anyway.
than the skin on your back.
And me being the Minotaur expert that I am, I'm going to search the Minotaur with its expensive fur, the hooves,
Someone
With
should take their dagger. I don't have a
grades
dagger.
stronger than steel.
I wish we could find someone with a dagger.
A 7.
No, so you walk up and you pretty much just heard what Poppy said. You know his fur is worth some money.
And then I search it.
Useful.
He's like, yep, that's what I said. And I'm like, what?
Do you want to do a knowledge check, Minotaur?
Yes.
It's dead. You have
Wait a
it
minute,
free right
I'd-
now.
I'd
You
like
could
to
take,
search Rix's
30
corpse.
and you can figure out everything there is to know about a Minotaur. If you choose to do so.
I mean, we should, because we probably should
Okay,
recover.
so eventually
for
in the
night
30 rolls, this guy gets a 20, right?
I got a 20 now.
You don't know anything about Minotaurs in the first place. So with your knowledge of like beasts and stuff, you're fully aware to explain to the party that the horn he has is extremely expensive and worth a lot.
Who, the
house
horn I
worth of
have?
money, yeah.
All right, nice working with you, lads.
With all the fur cut off, you're not sure if you can transport it all, but that'll fetch about almost the same price as the hoof would with all of the fur of the beast, which took you guys this whole time while he was figuring out about minotaurs. It was being carved off. The only other thing you could say is that you know that blades can be mounted to the hilts made out of like minotaur parts, and if the like the hilt's made out of it, it's a very powerful hilt and can sustain like a lot of damage on top of it.
I had a great idea. I'd like to search Rix's body.
All right, roll a d20.
A 20.
Nice.
The one time I need a 20, I freaking get it.
You're gonna find his little card will say M on it, dude.
I knew it. I knew it.
So you walk over to where Rick's body should be, and you're only really able to find half of it. Who knows what happened? The other half crumbled somewhere underneath something.
Probably got.
But the half you did find
The
has
half
all
side.
of his valuables in a sack, including magical rings, necklaces. You're not sure what they all do. You're not a mage, but so you take all of that. You also take his rucksack, which is off to the side, and it's full of, some health potions. So you acquire 5 health potions and a sack of random valuables.
I'd like to throw the horn to Django. The very valuable horn.
Okay, you can just give him the horn. That's fine.
You can have the horn, Django.
I'll take it, you weak little girl.
And I'll carry, now that I have room in my rucksack, I'll carry the stuff I find in Rix's.
All right, now you can't carry anything else in your backpack,
all
even
right.
though you're really strong.
It's a big horn.
Yeah, it's just taking up space. It's not about how strong you are.
That's all right.
Big horn. We'll sell it. Can we make something out of the horn,
Yeah,
you
I
said?
can't tell you that. Nobody's here that can answer
Knowledge
that question.
check.
Rix is dead. Rix, I shake his head. My boy, you must... your last thing on this planet. Tell me the fucking horn.
Wait.
We've avenged you.
He's dead. He's dead.
Holy water down his mouth.
He's not, half his body's there. He's still dead.
Can the Holy Spirit bring him back?
Maybe with a
You
crit.
try.
If I roll a Holy Spirit, can it bring him back?
D100.
You said it could perform miracles.
I did. So you roll to
A D100.
Roll a D20.
Yeah.
All right. Drum roll, please.
What do we got?
A 1.
Oh, 1.
Nothing.
You call for the Holy Spirit, and the room grows dark.
Oh no!
But due to how conceited you've become of yourself over this fight, they will not answer your prayers at this time.
Ugh.
Oh shit! Can one of you guys cut me out some armor? This fucking upgrade me?
I'd be like, just lay down on him, and I'll carve it out with my knife around you.
Come on, I'm just wearing a green bosom.
All right, Rayo, will you heal us? We're all kind of wounded here. I've got a couple of scratches.
I don't think I can heal all of you. I can heal you.
Yeah, you've taken you have another heal spell, so you could use it if you want.
I'll heal you. I'll use it on Django. What'd I roll?
You could use the
To
AoE.
be honest
right?
with you, it's already dark. Like you guys
We
have
should just
rolled
sleep,
enough
huh?
30s. It's nighttime now, so
Let's sleep
Wait,
inside
no,
the Minotaur.
make me some armor. Someone cut me some armor. Can we do that? Can you? Because that skin was like tough, dude. Couldn't even shoot through his ass.
Well, remember there is somebody that forges like weapons and stuff in a different room. You don't know if he's alive or not, but you guys did talk to him before.
We should probably go
Oh,
talk to the blacksmith.
blacksmith.
But he'll probably tell us, I'm not the Fletcher.
I know. Do I look like I mess with leather?
You look like a leather worker.
You go talk to him. He doesn't like.
Rayo, fetch the Fletcher for us.
I'll go find the Fletcher. I walk into the other room of what's left of my precious church.
All right, so in this room, you walk back to it's obviously damage has occurred inside, so you're not sure what you're going to find. Now you walk up, and the door is not even there. It's off the hinges on the ground, so you kind of walk through this archway, and you can see destruction, like crumbled pillars and everything.
This is going to be a pain to repair.
And if this room is destroyed, the statue and the well where you talk to the goddess, it's all destroyed.
I really liked her.
Off in the corner, you hear the sound of a hammer and an anvil. As you walk over, the blacksmith's toiling away, making he can't do nothing but craft, so he crafts.
In the middle of
All right,
battle.
I've got
he's
two
like,
questions
"Bitches."
for him. Where did he get the anvil?
I know. Where did you start the fucking fire?
And how is he making the metal hot?
Why did you turn my church into a blacksmith shop?
All right, I'd like to walk up.
We'll talk to him later, though. I want to ask him how he's doing on my studded armor.
He's just hammering stuff and
Bring him.
and thinking about sharpening it later. There's no real forge going on.
Bring him to the
I'd like him
Minotaur.
to come to see the Minotaur.
Tell us
Need
what
his
he can make.
expertise.
Right, a minotaur we'll see. He comes with you. Then in that room, he sees Minotaur. This dude's awestruck, fully aware of the fact that many things can be crafted from Minotaur. For one thing he points out that is particularly valuable is the armor the Minotaur is wearing. The hide it's made out of is actually made out of,
dragon armor.
No, it's made out of like Yeti skin, and
Ooh.
Yetis are like the snow version of Minotaurs in the north,
Dude, it killed him?
So it's got this, and you can turn that. It's very heat resistant. It'll keep you warm in the cold. Like it's super good for temperatures. Temperatures.
We can light ourselves on fire, and then we can burn up the necromancers.
And you'll be able to harvest enough of it off of there to make a couple sets of armor.
Let's do it. Let's make ourselves some armor.
All right. So for the rest of the night, you have the blacksmith who's just excited to work with the materials. So he's going to go ahead and carve all that off and start crafting for you. As you all, go to sleep?
Yes, we got to rest for the next journey.
Let's take a nap.
Smash that fucking like button right now.
There you go. And that is how we end episode 5, season 2, the quest to Londonburg, or adventure to Londonburg, the march to Londonburg. And make sure to look at our Amazon link. Not just look at it. You want to smash that link button and go in there and buy yourself some t-shirts, jackets, toilet paper, whatever you need. Doesn't have to be our merchandise, but it'd be great if it was.
I know someone gets someone else's merchandise through our fucking link. Whatever.
Doesn't matter. We're still winning.
Yeah, spreading the love, supporting both pods. If it's a different even podcast, you could buy if we're not your favorite podcast, and you're your second favorite podcast,
maybe even your
buy
third,
your first favorite and second favorite podcast through our link and support all 3 podcasts.
Yep.
Which is bam. There you go. So
you're winning. We're winning. The world's winning.
We're all winning, and so that's just how we do it. So until next time.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, chapter 6.